say, get in and maybe I'll begin to feel like I feel once again.
To war, to murder, to hurt, scorch the skies and poison the earth, and watch the stumbling at first and partially fix it all again. Time is cracked, the warning sirens have faded. It's coming, either hell above or heaven below. The board has been set, your bed has been made. On the edge, as you realize you can't eat your money.
Hello everybody and welcome to Cult of Edward Wrestling, and already we're starting off with a big match here tonight, episode 3 my ad, and one half of the Kings of the Black Throne, Brody King, is marching down to the ring ready for a fight immediately. This match, already starting off, COVID Wrestling Management has decided to put on a number one contender triple threat tornado tag match for the number one contenders for the COVID Wrestling Tag Team Championships, and it is the three tag teams that have been fighting each other across episode 1 and 2 of it being Kings of the Black Throne, aka Malachi Black and Brody King, versus Raffaello and Romano, who did put up a good fight against them but did fall short. And the people who did beat them last episode are Jester and Dink, who still hasn't got an official tag name yet, as it was meant to be a one-time thing, but that is how that's gonna do. And Brody King marching around the ring, ready for a fight, wanting to get it on. Like, Brody King not happy about suffering a loss last time. I want to put that to bed immediately. But someone who probably is unhappy the same amount or even more so in Malachi Black, about to appear on the stage. The candles signaling Malachi arrival.
From Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds,
Close enough, announcer. Malachi and Brody King did lose to Dinko and Jester, and that is something that you got to consider within this match. You don't have to be pinned or submitted. Any of your teammates do not have to do that in order to lose this match, as this is not a Mayhem Juniors match. This isn't elimination. It's the first one to get a pinfall or submission, and they don't even need to be in the equation. But at the same time, Jester and Dink did pin Malachi. In fact, I think Dink hit a clothesline and pinned Malachi square in the mat. But now Malachi staring down the ramp, looking angry as ever, probably super frustrated that he lost last week. Malachi wanting to get revenge, and revenge is probably not a good thing, but in this scenario I am sort of worried for Jester and Dink, mainly because they've definitely pissed off the House of Black and pissed off Kings of the Black Throne, and I do not know where it stands between them and their safety. But there is another team in between this that they still got to deal with. And this could be the team that sneaks in the win. Because House of Black, or not House of Black, the Kings of the Black Throne, they're part of the same fucking faction anyway. But Kings of the Black Throne, while they're probably going to be targeting Jester and Dink because they've proven that they can handle themselves, these two right here, all they need to do is sneak in a win. They can pin either one of them. Just let the carnage happen between Dink, Jester, Malachi and Brody King, and just pin the one that has been beaten up the most. And at the moment, Raffaello and Romano making their way down to the ring. Putting on a good showing last time, losing their debut bout. Still getting a title shot, potentially. They still have to earn it, but they are one step closer. Both men wanting to get the victory here. Both men want to secure the win and get a title shot. If they win the COEW Wrestling Tag Team Championships off of DIY, that would be huge for their careers. And that would be probably a star-making performance. And hopefully the second time round of their matches, it will go well. And now, speaking of second time round matches, is now Jester walking out. Please tell me they cut off the pyro budget for this man. Well, the whole stage blew up again. This man has... We spend over 1,000K on pyro for this man. That stage has to be rebuilt every show for the pyro budget. This man has cost us more money than ever before. And he's still coming out here, spreading his load on his pyro budget all over here. I don't understand. But Jester, enough with the pyro stuff. Jester ready for a fight. Jester getting their first win on COEW Wrestling last week. Teaming with Dinkle, who we'll see just now. Dinkle with their debut, getting the first win on their debut, starting off hot. Not even as a pun there. That is just how it is. It's they start off pretty hot by taking down Brody King, swinging out the fence, literally even deadlift, not like deadlifting, but I guess it's deadlifting. It's like holding Brody King suspended in the air before dropping them down like a sack of potatoes. Fire coming out of the turnbuckles and the ramp. Sorting out that shoulder, that lariat arm. All it needs is one clothesline, just one stiff clothesline to take down the opponents, and then could get another win. The referee calls the bell. And now Malachi Black and Dinkle are already starting off where they left off before. Raffaello going in for a pinfall immediately with Dinkle breaking it up. I guess Romano going after Malachi Black now. And as you can see, the strength again, literally suspending Brody King in a suplex maneuver. I think just holding Brody King by the arm, not even actually having a suplex there. The strength of Dinkle on show once again. And a reminder to people at home, this is not an elimination. This is not a Mayhem Juniors match. It's the first pinfall, first submission inside the ring, counts as the victor. And already the referee just got taken out. I hope that's not a disqualification. And now a quick kick to the side of the head. Dinkle hoisting Malachi Black, dropping him down onto the mat. Quick punches to the face. And Dinkle with a suicide dive over the rope, launching themselves over into Malachi Black. And again, Dinkle just being a powerhouse at the moment with freakish agility. With my match analysis, I don't know who would win this, because my money would be, obviously, Kings of the Black Throne. Former champions in their own right, former world champions in their team. But, at the same time, they do have their numbers. I think the wildcard pick would be Raphael and Romano. I think Dink and Jester, if they can have the same attitude they had the last match, they can win this. And then, also, I think Kings of the Black Throne, if they just go back on the onslaught, if they be more aggressive, if they don't play defensive, play more offense, then they could win. Currently, Raffaello staying in the ring, and Romano on the outside taking an Insiguri, not an Insiguri, a Hurricanrana, sorry. German suplex on the outside. All three teams on the outside apart from Jester and Raffaello, who are now inside the ring. Raffaello, Dink, and Romano all being trained in the COEW Wrestling training grounds. Jester, not so much. Jester came into this self-taught, learning from his time in a circus, and so, you know, a bit of different experiences here and there, and different styles, but Jester always getting the job done for the most part. A quick sweep of the leg there, before Raffaello quickly throwing Jester over. Belly to belly into the crowd, back first! Dink just threw Brody King back first into the crowd. I think Brody King's back, he might be a little bit hurt there. He doesn't seem to be able to fight back enough. Oh, Brody King heading into the crowd by the looks of it. I don't think Brody King is meant to be there. I think there might be some issue there. Brody King struggling to get back in, but one members of the House of Black / Kings of the Black Throne seemingly taken out of this match. A hammer being thrown into the crowd by Romano. Oh, my voice cracked there, but a hammer being thrown into the crowd. Head first. Romano taking out Dinko on the outside. Malachi Black having to work by himself. Going in for kicks in the stomach. Roundhouse kick to the side of the head. Raffaello throwing Jester over into the corner, but wanting to take care of Malachi Black maybe. Oh no, going for a weapon on the outside. Getting a kendo stick. And then immediately Jester trying to go in for the jive. Raffaello not having it. Quickly running around. A little bump collision there. It seems like everybody is glued to that corner. I think what happened there is that you can't really get over the barricades, especially in this arena, so Brody King is kind of stuck out there, eliminating one of the foes. Dinkle possibly injuring Brody King as well by that exploder into the barricade. Powerbomb onto the outside to Jester. Dinkle looking for the Razor's Edge. Oh, spinning Razor's Edge. Spinning Razor's Edge. Powerbomb on the outside. And again, like, Romano just seemingly keeping back Brody King. They want to go at each other, but they ain't doing none of that. Oh, Brody King grabbing hold of him. Oh, and wait, Romano just brought him back over the barricade into the steel steps. Romano was like, nah, you ain't being a pussy. You're not staying out there. You're coming in here. And immediately dragging in Brody King. House, Kings of the Black Throne now got all of their men inside. Quick kendo stick to the face. And, like, Romano bringing in Malachi Black into the ring. But Malachi, immediately, the end has been hit on Raffaello, but Jester quickly breaking up the pinfall. That move has put away many people before and has won many world titles. So that was a good idea from Jester, but Jester getting in the way. Malachi quickly with an overhead exploder. A wheelbarrow attempt did not work. And now quickly was cutter into a dragon sleeper trying to submit Raffaello here tonight. And nobody in the ring. Dinkle getting in the ring trying to break it up, but quick snapmare out of it without even a breakup. So far, so good. Snapmare down into the canvas. Going for the rebound on the ropes. Double shotgun kick to the face. Brody King with a powerbomb onto the apron. With then a spinning, like, just smash into it. The apron, I know it's cliche, but it is the hardest part of the ring. It is metal beams with very thin layer of padding over them. Like, it is super dense, so that Jester's back must be messed up right now. Baseball bat to the back of Dinkle right there. Face first into Raffaello, going in for the pinfall attempt here. And the referee, that was at least a 1 count. Why did the referee not count that at all? Oh, Jester looking for the ass attack. And going in for a pinfall there. Did not get the victory though because it was broken up. I think the end was hit on, like, Romano. Dante's Inferno on Jester, but a quick kick out. Ref, there is another pinfall. Please pay attention. 1, 2. And a kick out 2. Dante's Inferno was not it. And now looking for a knee bar on Dinkle. House of Black trying their hardest to get the victory here. And it's not working out that well. A quick kick to the head. Malachi with a quick kendo stick stroke going in for the cover again, but again, Romano getting in the way of that victory from the House of Black, aka Kings of the Black Throne. I'm using them interchangeably because they're part of the same faction. It's the House of Black is the faction, Kings of the Black Throne is the tag team. Looking for the octopus or the stretch plum. Dinkle trying to stop Malachi from breaking it up, but again, Raffaello immediately getting involved, trying to make sure that that does not happen. Power bomb straight down into the canvas, over top, cover, 1, 2, and a kick out, not even a kick out, a breakup of the pinfall by Brody King. And that's what it is. Any pinfall could work at the moment. And immediately flatliner, or flapjack, taken down. And again, the end, Black Mass, whatever you want to call it, taking down Romano, but again, Raf breaking up the pinfall. He does not want to lose this match. This match means everything to anyone in this, and as you can see, literally everybody is trying their hardest to stay in this fight. And Raffaello is the one breaking up all of the pinfalls at the moment. Oh, going in for a knee bar, quickly with a roll through transition right there. Probably got taught that by Byrne in the teaching grounds, because Byrne was the personal trainer of Raffaello and Romano. They were both personally trained by him, and you know, Byrne is a submission specialist. We know this from Cultivated Wrestling, from like his armbar attempts and his transitions. And now looking for a spinning razor's edge again, onto Raffaello with a power bomb, looking for the pinning combination, but that is probably going to be broken up again. Kick to the teeth right there. Then pearly whites ain't gonna be white no more. Romano just taking down everyone he possibly can. Malachi Black sensing this, and immediately the end with a roundhouse kick added on at the front. And immediately Jester trying to go after Malachi Black. I thought that this match would end soon. It ain't. Everybody is still in to play for. Everybody's hit their finishes, and there's still always one person ready to break up the pinfall. And immediately being taken to the ropes. Brody King taking it up skywards and trying to go in for a little bit of a high-flying maneuver. And then a quick kendo stick shattered across the spine of Romano. Brody King literally splintering. What the f- Jester just used a fireball! He kicked out at 2! He kicked out at 2 from a fireball! Jester literally used fire on the face of Brody King, and he still kicked out at 2. That is insane! Quick head scissors takedown there, quick uppercut as well. And now it seems that maybe Dinko and Jester are planning something with Brody King, trying to isolate him, 2-on-1 advantage. The quick cutter, it seems to be working. Almost a miscommunication there. 1, 2, and a breakup of the pinfall. Raffaello saving his strength there to get the breakup of the pinfall. This might be a DQ because the referee just got knocked out by Raf. This match might be a no contest. I am unsure how this is going to go. And a quick, knee straight to the jaw by Romano on the outside, but Dinkle with Raffaello inside the ring, pulling Raffaello into the corner, busting him open, right on the eyebrows. You can see their blood dripping down from the face, but trying their hardest. Quick power slam attempt going into the corner. Oh, never mind. Jester quickly with the dragging the face down in between the legs. Everybody back in the ring. Everybody standing from probably how exhausting this match is being. Pole driver from Malachi Black to Jester. Malachi Black with their stiff kicks. You do know. Oh, Black missed immediately to the face of Romano. Literally bringing out everything in the wheelhouse. We got fire, we got stairs, we got kendo sticks, we got baseball bats. We have cotton mists. The Black Mist being used in this match. Everything is to play for. I'm unsure who would actually win, because it seems like no matter when people get close, the other teammates just quickly break out the pinfall. They know what can happen if nobody's paying attention. The spinning Racer's Edge again. 1, 2, 3. Dinkle pinning Brody King. And now your new #1 contenders after a super hard fought victory. Jester and Dink. That match, you can see the war. The paint is almost completely off the face of Jester right there. Dink, going for a war zone right there. I'm glad that is over, so these men can rest easy and nobody can get injured. That was one hell of a performance. After one hectic match that had, I cannot get over the fact that fire was literally used in the face of a certain wrestler in our last match by Jester. But we're going into another match which is probably going to be as violent, which is due to the superstars that are in this match. Not even superstars, the wrestlers that are in this match. And as we can see, Mock making his way down to the ring, ready for a fight with his metal elbow pads, metal knee pads. This is a fatal 4-way match between Mock, Ilya Dragunov, I haven't forgotten, I just need to remember the order. I could have just said it out of order, couldn't I? But Mock, Ricochet, Bryan Danielson making his debut tonight, and Ilya Dragunov. That was the order that I was trying to say it in, and I messed that up. Apologies. But Mock trying to get his wins in order after COEW Wrestling Empire Empire Revival. And surprisingly here, like, Mock and Burn have not tagged since losing the belts. I don't know if there's an amicable split between them. I don't know what's going on. None of them have really talked about their tag teams after being in a team for a while. So this is pretty interesting. But Mock wanting to get a singles win by himself, as well as Ricochet. Ricochet in the same boat with the Aerial Assassins. With Will Ospreay and Ricochet being in a team, and yet not really been in tag matches since. Maybe because they won't get a tag title shot until DIY are dethroned. But it's still interesting to think about, you know what I mean? And Ricochet, out of this world, he is readying for a fight, readying to not grab the brass ring, I would say, because he's already got that, but put on a show that people will remember. Wanting to win singles gold in COEW Wrestling as well. Yeah, Ricochet now in the ring. We're going to have our next contestant who's coming out next. I think I know who it is by just the lights themselves. It is the American Dragon.
210 pounds, Bryan Danielson.
It's time to fuck things up Dragon style. A low crawl down to the ring. Bryan Danielson, being one of the best wrestlers in the world, has never been in COEW Wrestling before. And that is a crime, if you really think about it. The best technical wrestler in the world. And he has not really appeared in COEW Wrestling in front of these fans. And fought against the best wrestlers as well. Well, that is criminal. So, Bryan debuting here tonight in this match. Like, if he gets a win, that's going to be a great start-off point in this. And he's got everybody beat in the technical strength. Like, I do not know who can even out-wrestle him, apart from maybe Zack Sabre Jr., who, again, is not in this match. I don't even think Zack Sabre Jr. has been in COEW Wrestling. I could be wrong, though. But I don't think he has ever been in there. Bryan Danielson waiting for Ilya Dragunov to come out. The explosiveness of this man. This man raging from the fact that he lost so quickly to Damian Priest last week. It's probably the entrances took longer than his match. Like, let's be real. And Ilya Dragunov wanting to prove that you can win, that you can fight against all of these people. Gonna let him announce real quick. But like, Ilya Dragunov wants to prove that he can still hang with the best. He had that killer match on COEW Wrestling Empire Revival, and he didn't want that match to be a fluke, as some people say. So now he's in another Fatal 4-Way match. He's against arguably the best wrestlers, and he wants to prove that he can hang with all of them. And the crowd being on side with him. The symphony of the crowd cheers, guiding on Ilya Dragunov right now. The Mad Dragon is ready for a fight as he is pointing down to the hard camera. Here's the thing. Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon versus the Mad Dragon and Ilya Dragunov. That matchup, honestly, kind of slaps. Not gonna lie. Bryan with his hair tied up. Ilya in the corner, readying himself. Mock staring down the Mad Dragon, and Ricochet getting loosed. And immediately Bryan Danielson going for an armbar on Mock. Immediately going in for the submission skills. Mock probably has the striking advantage due to having literal metal knee pads and metal elbow pads. Ilya Dragunov, more of the wild card again. I could see being explosive and being able to like outstand people's damage. Bryan, technical, Ricochet, speed. That's how it works in this match. That's the dynamics of all of these people's strengths. Bryan being thrown into Ilya Dragunov there. Looking in for a suplex on Bryan Danielson before driving him down into the mat. A quick punch to the back of the head of Dragunov. Going around and immediately going into the submission attempt. I would not recommend that in this match. You would probably want to get a pinfall. Springboard moonsault though by Ricochet, taking down Ilya Dragunov. And then a quick elbow strike in the corner. Taking down European uppercut there. Just a running European uppercut exploding into Ilya Dragunov. Now going to the outside. A baseball bat straight to the gut. I didn't even realize that they took the bat. Bryan Danielson dishing out punishment to Ilya Dragunov, the person who can probably take a lot of the pain. Ilya Dragunov famously fought against Tony D'Angelo after breaking a hand. So that is something that he can do. He can wrestle through the pain and still get the job done. And for a double underhook suplex straight into the canvas, going in for the cover. These refs got CTE somehow, because like these refs keep getting knocked out whenever the pinfalls are happening. A quick Uranagi into like a roll through pin attempt. But Bryan Danielson quickly getting out of it. Do drop kick straight to the back of Bryan Danielson though, taking him down to the ground. Snap suplex on the bat handle. That is rough with a capital R. And now Ilya Dragunov going for a kendo stick on the outside, smacking it into the spine. Looking for a little bit of a stand shooting star, but that failed. And Bryan again going after it, technically trying to take apart limb by limb Ricochet. Trying to make sure that he stays grounded whilst Ricochet is going hyperspeed. Now you gotta be. Jesus Christ, Bryan just got dropped on his neck. Bryan, having a history of neck issues, has histories of concussions. Any target into the neck is a weak spot for the American Dragon. Like, if you can target the neck, it is game over. Now looking to wrench on the arm, trying to go after that surgically repaired arm of Bryan Danielson. That has happened before. Immediately being put on the top rope. Dragunov's just fighting against Mock on the outside there while I'm looking in the ring to figure out what's going on. I think there's going to be a Spanish fly happening. Dead center in the ring. Taking down Bryan Danielson. Meanwhile, Ilya Dragunov is just hammering those strikes into the side of Mock. And immediately a bat being thrown at Ilya Dragunov to knock him into the corner before Ricochet looking for his own set of strikes. Before the knee plus slash. The Psycho knee being hit against Ricochet. Going in for a cover there, but Ricochet kicking out at 2. You need to do way more than that to take down the person who is out of this world. Torpedo Moscow immediately to Bryan Danielson, but everybody's in the ring, so that is getting broken up immediately. I just realized that Bryan and Ilya literally have launching moves where if Ilya tries to go for Torpedo Moscow, the Psycho knee straight in midair intercepts it. That could be how it works. And quick candlestick shot to the head. Now to the liver right there of Bryan Danielson. Bryan getting up, trying to get out of it. Ilya Dragunov not having it, accidentally landing over the ropes. Bryan now trying to stretch Ilya Dragunov with his boot to the face. Candlestick shot straight to the head of Ricochet. That candlestick being bent out of shape from that. Going in for a cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 one more time. Mock going around back. Quick stuff elbow straight to the spinal column. Quick boot to the head of Ilya Dragunov, and then quickly with a powerbomb down. Torpedo Moscow busting open Bryan's forehead. 1. Bryan immediately bleeding. We could see as soon as when that connected, it busted him open. Bryan being bleeding on the outside right now, definitely wounded. With 2 Torpedo Moscows. Poison Rana from Ricochet trying to get that win, but that didn't really work. Bryan now trying to hit a set of his own kicks here. Hammerlock suplex right there. And now immediately with another kick to the chest of Mock, making him drop his weapon, but Mock quickly bringing the Dragon into the corner with his bloody head. Already 2 matches in and we already got blood in 2 of them, and scraping the gash on his forehead with the metal elbow pad. That is not going to help Bryan not being more busted open. In fact, that's going to make the cut worse. And now going in for a quick backbreaker combination. Trying to break the spine of Bryan Danielson. I think the elbow scrapes, you can see that the eyebrow may be a bit busted open as well. Could have been from the forehead, could be another cut from like the elbow pad being scraped onto it. Looking Ricochet on the outside with a driver there. Fisherman driver, and by the looks of it, going in for the label lock on Mock real quick, and nobody's really coming in to break it up apart from Ricochet, but Bryan lets go before Ricochet can even break it up. Quick headbutt, probably not the smartest idea to do when you're literally bleeding from the forehead, but a kick out too nevertheless. Bryan trying to hype himself up. Ilya Dragunov just waiting for Ricochet to come by. Ricochet missed. Backdrop driver from Bryan Danielson. Ilya Dragunov taking the opportunity, getting Bryan on his shoulders, immediately dropping him head first onto the turnbuckle again, not letting that blood flow stop, making sure that he is literally pissing buckets of blood out of his head. Bryan going to the outside. Bryan maybe looking for a weapon. Mock looking for a powerbomb combination, landing it square first on the head. Another kendo stick being used to the liver of Ricochet one more time. And again, Bryan Danielson being used as a weapon, launched into the ropes, across the throat. 1, 2, and a kick out to Bryan, still managing to wrestle despite the massive gash on his head. Ricochet going after Mock. The bold people are fighting against each other. Ricochet looking for a 630 off the top rope, landing it on Mock. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. And Ricochet picking up a win here tonight. After using that 6-3, Ilya Dragunov just barely getting in the ring to try to break it up, as well as Bryan Danielson. But Ricochet getting the victory here tonight in his singles match. Congratulations to Ricochet. We're going to need a doctor to come down to patch up Bryan Danielson, though, because I feel like he might need some stitches from the cut that he has on his head. Our third match in COEW Wrestling is about to get underway. Rhea Ripley holding out a handshake right now to Mia Yim. Oh. Okay. Rhea Ripley holding out a hand for a handshake and then immediately just like being like, psych, we're bringing that back. And Mia Yim trying to go in for a hurricanrana there, and Rhea just quickly booting that down. And just immediately a kick to the side of the head, going in for a cover attempt. 1, 2. How is that a 2 count already? This match has only just started, and Rhea Ripley with a ground and pound, probably that like kick to the side of the head, could have knocked Mia Yim loose a little bit, like knocked like her head off. And now immediately Rhea Ripley just going on the onslaught attack, going after the hands, going after the head, not letting up a single bit. Rhea Ripley winning last week's 5-way women's match. I'm trying to get another win here tonight. And lifting up Mia Yim before slamming her back down to the canvas. Again, just stomping on the hand repeatedly. And just ragdolling Mia Yim across the arena. This is just one-sided at the moment. Disrespectful at the start, probably playing in some mind games, and then now just battering her. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, headbutts! Rhea Ripley. Turning over, looking for now a single leg Boston Crab. It is right by the ropes. You can reach for them. Mia Yim finally breaking out of it. Probably getting in some offense of her own. Finally, this isn't one-sided. Going in for a cover immediately, though. I don't think that's a great idea. Rhea just kicking out immediately. Probably getting some time to recover. Mia Yim not laying up, though. Throw it into the ropes. Duck down underneath. Jumps over. Looking for a drop kick. Nails it in the face. Kick to the side. Stomps to the ankles. And Rhea Ripley again now reversing out of it. And now looking for something. But Mia Yim quickly reversing on her own. Launching an elbow strikes, back fist. Now looking for need to face breaker. Mia Yim maybe looking for a finish here. This is going a lot faster than expected. Eat the feet. Going in for the cover here. 1, 2. A kick out at 2 from Rhea Ripley. That could have been the end right there if Rhea didn't kick out. Well, I mean, that's logic because you either kick out or you don't. But, like, that was landing the finishing moves. Now fighting on the outside. Mia Yim wanting to take Rhea Ripley to the limit. The disrespect of Rhea at the start is not appreciated, and you can see it in all the strikes that's happening right now between these two women. Mia Yim waiting for Rhea Ripley to get up, get in the ring. Maybe taking the count-out victory, which is still a victory nonetheless. You gotta admit. But Rhea getting in the ring. Mia Yim looking for a springboard DDT to take down Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator, as some people have nicknamed her. As well as Mami, if you really want to go with that. But Rhea Ripley will shoulder barge into the corner, going in with a stomp to the gut, getting another stomp as well, and just Rhea landing a bunch of stomps consecutively. Going in for the pinfall, a 1, a 2, but in a 2 count, it's only a 1 count because now that is that. Rhea wiping her boots off on the canvas. Looking for possibly a way to end this. Never mind. That did not work. Rhea has now been lifted up again. Another tornado DDT attempt, but a fail there. I think that was just a miscalculation on that part. Looking for another eat the feet. Rhea might be it for tonight. That might be the end of Rhea Ripley. They have to pull away from the ring ropes. Could this be it? Could Mia Yim get the victory over Rhea Ripley here tonight? Referee counting the shoulders. Mia Yim gained the victory. That was one-sided at the start, but Mia Yim pulled it back.
Here is your winner.
Disrespect is not being tolerated by Mia Yim. Coming in now will be our tag team match here tonight. Traditional tag team, not the triple threat tornado tag that we saw earlier. And it is the tag team champions of hashtag DIY making their way down to the ring. Now, to be clear, for something that we need to discuss right now, is that DIY, their last match, Johnny Gargano just decided to get off the apron and not be a tag partner anymore. And Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, they've had a conversation. We've heard backstage they've talked about it. Is apparently everything's fine with DIY. Nothing at all was wrong. Johnny Gargano was just a little bit dizzy, you know. Like, you have dizzy spells. Everything happens in COEW wrestling. Like, you know, like everything can happen. Anything can happen. They're all chill right now, and they're here tonight to defend as a tag team. As a team, to face up against another team that we have not seen in COEW wrestling, but we do know can exist, and that is the Golden Lovers. If you do not know who the Golden Lovers are, let me tell you what that team consists of. It is this man, Kenny Omega, with Kota Ibushi. The Cleaner coming in here tonight. He already had a match in COEW wrestling once, trying to face off against Soradamon. And if I remember correctly, because this was in episode 1, it was Soradamon and Kurt Angle, because Kurt Angle won that match. And Kenny Omega looking to get a victory here tonight, looking to, while getting the victory, also getting, like, not like revenge, I guess, like, rehabilitating his image, as he got defeated pretty easily due to his own mistakes. Like, he got in the ring and he exited the ring as soon as when, like, a pinfall was happening. So he was his own worst enemy in that match. And this could set things straight for the Cleaner. And Kenny Omega loading up the gun, ready to go bang into the crowd. Potentially beating the tag team champions could net them a title shot down the line. Although our normal number one contenders has been chosen here tonight by Jester and Dink working together to get the tag team championships opportunity. Still, if the Golden Lovers can beat the tag champions, that puts them in the title shot picture. That puts them in the title picture after the match with Jester and Dink versus DIY, which will be happening down the road, because, you know, number one's contenders match was won. Kota Ibushi making his way to the ring. Former flyweight champion in Kota Ibushi, one of the longest reigning champions in COEW wrestling across multiple months. And Kota looking to make a statement by being a champion once again. Maybe in a tag division, maybe not in the flyweight division, but who knows. And as you can read on the shirt, Kamagoye, that's the finishing move of Kota Ibushi. He grabs you by the arms and he drives you headfirst into his knees in order to get the victory. Now Kenny Omega starting off this match with Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa probably not too thrilled having to start off the match when Johnny Gargano wasn't in the match that much last time. But tag things aside, I do not know what's happening between those tag partners' head. All we have heard is that they have talked about what happened before and how this needs to be a team effort. And Ciampa again, his knees obliterated right now. Kenny Omega working over Tommaso Ciampa. And Kenny Omega hitting a Kamigoye of his own immediately into the head of Tommaso Ciampa. Not obviously that well, because, you know, it wouldn't have been a 1 count if it was. And now Johnny Gargano immediately being targeted by Kenny Omega to be driven straight into the apron. Tommaso Ciampa looking to run over to save his best friend. Immediately slamming Kenny Omega's head first into the pole before stomping on the knee. Oran strike from Tommaso Ciampa to Kenny Omega. Looking for a lumbar powerbomb on the outside maybe. Oh no, just looking for a normal powerbomb onto the barricade. Trying to hurt Kenny Omega's spine a little bit there. That's probably a good idea if you really think about it. But that is brutal landing from Omega on the barricade. Tommaso Ciampa now targeting the back there with an elbow strike straight to the spinal column. And DIY actually working as a tag team real quick. Tommaso Ciampa throwing Johnny Gargano into a splash onto Kenny Omega. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, is now in the ring and is now taking over. Johnny Gargano throwing Kenny Omega into the corner. I think Kenny might have been busted open on that turnbuckle there. Quick drop kick to the back of the head. And Johnny Gargano celebrating a little bit too early. A little bit too early, my man. You need to focus on the match. Okay, well, Kenny is just now tagged in Kota Ibushi. And Ibushi probably is not going to take things lightly. Duck down underneath. Leapfrog over. And immediately going in for a pop-up deadlift suplex is what I'm just going to call that as. Kick to the thighs right there. Immediately Johnny Gargano trying to go after a punch to the spine, going up, over. I think he just literally love tapped him with his ass from that springboard. But Kota Ibushi landing a kick of his own, going in for the strikes to the face, going in for a drop kick. Now going, Johnny Gargano trying to go into the corner there. A quick elbow strikes into the corner, taking him down. Before Kota Ibushi goes up top, Johnny Gargano rolls out of the way, but Kota Ibushi does a never-standing moonsault to get Johnny Gargano down. And now going up top, looking for possibly the Phoenix Splash. Nope, a moonsault of his own, landing it into the other corner, trying to land some of them high-risk moves to deal some damage off the rip. Johnny Gargano now trying to go and get whatchamacallit, double super kick there. Tommaso Ciampa into the match after taking a little bit of a beating there. And again, both of these teams are working very well. It seems whatever the issue was before, they have cleared it up, and I'm quite happy about that. And now trying to go after the knees. Kota Ibushi being dragged up to his feet, looking to throw him into the corner. Elbow straight straight to the jaw. Grapple. Going around. Rolls underneath. And immediately deadlifts over into a... I don't even know what to call that, but the freakish strength of him is crazy. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Kota Ibushi have all been in the Cruiserweight Classic before. I just want to point that out. That is an actual statistic with all of these people. They have been in the same tournament. Kenny Omega, not in the tournament, obviously, at the time. And now Johnny Gargano trying to go after Omega there, but Omega quickly lifting up the knee, stopping Gargano before Gargano actually nailed the move. Tommaso Ciampa looking to fight Kota Ibushi on the outside with a double stomp straight to the gut of Kenny Omega. Trying to re-aggravate an injury there. Now looking for the sit-down gun on the outside. Johnny Gargano nails it. 6 count by the referee. And Kota Ibushi going in for a DDT on the outside. An 8 count by the ref. Both men needing to get back into the ring immediately. And Kota Ibushi with a strike to Tommaso Ciampa, but quickly being taken out with a Hurricane Rana. And now Johnny Gargano working over the arm of Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi and Johnny Gargano, probably the most technical people in this match, was Tommaso Ciampa and Kenny Omega are the most explosive strikers on each people's team. Gargano has the Gargano escape, and Kota Ibushi has submitted people with a lot of different submission holds. Quickly going through with the combination there, lifting up Kota Ibushi. And you gotta be thinking, DIY needs to hopefully get the win here against the Golden Lovers. And Kota Ibushi with a drop kick off of the top rope there, springboarding up to it in order to take down Johnny Gargano. But yeah, like, as I've said like before, if the Golden Lovers can beat the tag team champions, that puts them in contention. Maybe not the number one contender, because, you know, Dink and Jester did win the number one contenders match earlier on here tonight. But it definitely puts them in the title picture down the line. Kenny Omega posing a little bit there, a bit too much. Still bleeding from the forehead from that shot in the turnbuckle before, and immediately knocking down Tommaso Ciampa. And so far, the Golden Lovers are actually pulling their weight here. They are taking the challenges to the tag team champions. Tommaso Ciampa putting Kenny Omega in the corner. Kenny with a stiff right hook to the jaw, chop to the titties though from Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso trying to use everything in his power to make sure that he wins this match. Quick punches to the gut. Looking for a super kick there. Kenny dragging Tommaso into the ring. Overhand strike. Irish whip underneath, goes underneath. Snapdragon suplex straight onto the neck of Tommaso Ciampa. Speaking about neck injuries, like we have said earlier for Bryan Danielson, Tommaso Ciampa literally having spinal stenosis from the neck, from taking that powerbomb onto the concrete in the past. I think this is a Tiger Pile Driver straight down into the canvas. Doing everything he can. Probably not the best idea to pin right next to Johnny Gargano, who's now broken it up. Johnny Gargano now taking the brunt of it by being hurricaned onto the floor. Well, not the floor, onto the canvas. And Kenny Omega looking for the one-winged angel on Johnny Gargano. Nailing Johnny Gargano with it. Johnny no-selling that shit though. Really getting out the ring, and Tommaso Ciampa with a discus clothesline taking down Kenny Omega before getting fired up by the crowd. And now looking to possibly send him into the corner, getting Johnny Gargano to take over maybe. Oh no, not getting a takeover, just immediately wrenching the arm in the corner of the ropes. Quick shots to the chest. Now Johnny Gargano needs to figure out what to do with Kenny. I mean, he took the one-winged angel pretty decisively, like earlier. And now possibly looking for a double super kick again, straight to the bloody face of Omega. And now going around, double hook underneath. Looking for the face buster. Going after the ankles for a second there. Might be looking for the Gargano escape now. Oh no, just a knee strike straight to the back of the head. Driving the face down into the canvas a little bit more. Looking for a DDT. Bloody in the head a little bit more, little by little. Kota Ibushi punching Johnny Gargano back before Gargano takes down Ibushi. Tagging to Tommaso Ciampa. Kenny Omega get back into the ring. Omega with a fireman's carry trying to take down Ciampa, but Ciampa not letting that happen. Ciampa lifting up Omega. Putting Omega into the corner. Maybe looking for the end here. Backdrop driver into a full sunset, not sunset flip, into like a full, like swanton, I guess. And now going for the Gargano escape. Kota Ibushi getting into the ring, trying to break up the submission immediately. But Kenny looks out of it, honestly. Going in for a stumble on the canvas. Never mind. The kick to the leg. Thrown into the corner. Quick. Oh! Okay, well, I think Tommaso Ciampa's busted open. Now going after the knee of Tommaso Ciampa. Uppercut. And now Kota Ibushi gonna go after Johnny Gargano there, but it didn't really work. Clothesline straight to the back of the head. Punch to the face. Hitting Kota Ibushi with his own Kamagoye there. Insult to injury. I'm looking for possibly a neck breaker. Tommaso staying on top of Kota Ibushi, trying to make sure he is all worn out. And looking for the meat in the middle. Nailing it. Tommaso should probably take it down Kenny Omega, but he didn't notice that Kenny Omega was getting into the ring, breaking up that pinfall once again, and Johnny Gargano not too happy about it. Omega with a punch of his own. Now Gargano looking for a DDT on the apron to Omega, and Kota Ibushi throwing Gargano into the stairs. And taunting at Gargano to get back into the ring. Quick strike to Tommaso there. Overhand strikes, over forehand strikes, throwing him into the corner one more time. And Gargano looking for a Lund Dart into the corner, busting open Kota Ibushi. Looking for the cover here. 1, 2, and kick out at 2. The fighting spirit of Kota Ibushi still lives on. And Gargano in the corner. Ibushi looking, what is he doing now? No! Tommaso didn't even attempt to break up the pinfall. I don't even think he knew how. But now Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi are now beating the COEW Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Kota Ibushi, a little bit blood on the forehead there, was Kenny Omega having his head busted open as well. Both men bleeding, but both men victorious against the Tag Team Champions. Well, the Tag Team Champions were defeated, but we're on to our 5th match here tonight. And speaking of tag partners that are going solo, Ricochet got the win here as one half of the Aerial Assassins in his Fatal 4-Way match. Could Will Ospreay get the victory on his own? And I think his first singles match in COEW Wrestling in like years. Because I can't remember the last time he was in a singles match. And Will Ospreay marching down to the ring. I do not know why the lights are not on him. Someone needs to go and sort out the lighting rigs there, but Will Ospreay marching down to the ring. Throwing up the crowns for the United Empire. Ricochet, like I said earlier, Ricochet getting that victory in the Fatal 4-Way match, proving that he can hang with the best wrestlers. Could Ospreay do the same in this triple threat match against Burnian and Cody Rhodes, making his debut here tonight in COEW Wrestling? Cody Rhodes. And Ospreay looking with the fans in attendance, looking around. But it looks like the lights have gone down. It is dimmed a little bit. And it is time for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, to enter the arena. Making his debut. How long do you need to take, sir? He has American pumping through his veins. Another man who wants to win the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Championship later down the line, but he must prove himself first. He is American dripped out of his mind right now.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And Cody Rhodes marching on down to the ring, smacking that steel steps repeatedly there and trying to hype up the crowd. I thought we ran out of the pyro budget, but apparently we got stuff for Cody Pyro as well. Yeah, now we're going to see the last opponent of this match. The person who actually fought against LP 123 last episode. And although put up one hell of a fight, did come up short by being double stomped on the outside. And Byrne is now looking for possible redemption, looking to get a win underneath his belt in the singles division. Mock failing, where Byrne probably might not. It is less people, but Byrne wants to maybe stand out a little bit more than his previous partner. We do not know. I do not want to speculate on the relationship status of Byrne with his former tag team partner. But it is telling to see that both of these men have gone their separate ways. Well, not gone their separate ways, but have been having more singles matches than tag matches. Same with the Aerial Assassins. Will Ospreay looking ready as ever. Cody Rhodes getting warmed up with Dream on his titty. And Byrne as well, laser focused. The referee has rang the bell. It is now time to get this match on. Immediately, Byrne trying to put Will Ospreay on the ropes, looking for a punch around the skull, and now strangling Will Ospreay across the ropes, garrote style, before Cody Rhodes immediately takes down Byrne. Cody Rhodes now being dropped, drop body driver from Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay says nah. Quick big boot to Cody Rhodes, and a back drop body driver from Will Ospreay to Byrne. Now looking for a double hook, straight jacket like DDT there. And then another DDT, but a jumping kind from Byrne. Will Ospreay now going around back, looking for a quick uppercut straight to the back of the head of Byrne. Clothesline from Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes with a bulldog. Cody Rhodes getting a big push from this so far. Not kick to the gut, punch to the gut. Cody Rhodes now being grabbed by the head, being yanked around, yanking the chain a little bit. And going after the arm of Cody. Now, Cody has had a torn titty before, so maybe trying to tear that pec might be good, but that pec has not been torn in a while. Cody Rhodes able to fight through pain, unlike anyone else before. But he is in the ring with some world-class athletes. Ospreay being pinned right now. Ospreay with a kick out. Quick kick to the gut, going in for an elbow smash. That didn't work. Immediately with some combination of punches going around the back. Backdrop driver straight to Byrne. Going for the kick to the gut. Back into the hoist. Will over. Will quickly dropping down Byrne. Punch to the gut of Cody Rhodes. Throwing Cody into the corner. Ospreay going to the outside. Ospreay looking for a weapon now. Ospreay looking for a kendo stick. And a quick shot to the spine there. Only 2 matches has not resulted in a weapon. Like, come on, guys. Snapping the kendo stick across Burns' face. Splinters all over Burns' face whilst Ospreay is taking the advantage of Cody Rhodes and Burn on the outside. Ospreay working over Cody Rhodes as much as he possibly can. Being thrown inside the ring now. Ospreay looking for another back drop. Looking for the disaster kick on Ospreay, which landed by Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes with a leg sweep. Trying to take down Ospreay a little bit. Ospreay trying to go up close, but again, another leg sweep takedown. And now, quick bulldog takedown from Cody to Burn. Ospreay trying to recover on the outside a little bit. Quick kitchen sink. Ospreay immediately grabbing hold of Cody Rhodes. Up top. What is Cody trying to do? Cody like trying to fight back here, but Ospreay fighting him to it. And there's a quick elbow strike straight to the back of the head there. And Ospreay. Poison runner off the top rope, but into the center of the ring. Well, not even the center, just in the ring. Cody dazed right now, trying to throw out some gut punches of his own. Dark matter from Cody. Cody's neck must be in serious agony though. There is no way his neck is not like fucked. Ospreay with a kick of his own, looking for more kicks there, but Burns stopping it. Ospreay reversing again, looking for a move into the corner before double knees came up. And now quickly Ospreay being taken down, double DDT, or not double DDT, a jumping DDT from Burn to Cody Rhodes. Burn trying to wear out Cody there, using the stamina game there. Cody with a back clinch going around for a backdrop driver. Ospreay getting back into the ring, breaking up the pinfall. Ospreay looking for something right now in the corner. Quick head smash there. Double backstabber right there. Well, not double backstabber, just a backstabber. Burn using his bare knees a lot at the moment. Quickly using that Orton transition over. Quick, what is that? Just a tiger bomb immediately into the center of the ring, just like launching himself over Cody Rhodes to hit the tiger bomb. Immediately showing athletic ability of Ospreay. And Ospreay now looking to fight on the outside, driving Burn into the splinters with a reverse DDT. Cody with a clothesline. And Cody looking for the Alabama Slam on the steel steps potentially, or the ring apron. And now immediately Cody Rhodes throwing in Ospreay. Quick sledgehammer straight to the gut. And Ospreay staying in the ring, letting them come to him, which is probably a good strategy. Standing shooting star. And now going down underneath. What is Ospreay looking for? He's looking for, I think, yep, that lands it. And then going in for a DDT. Stormbreaker was what Ospreay hit. And now going in for the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. I almost said Storm Driver, which is why I stopped myself, because it's not the Storm Driver, it's the Stormbreaker. And now Ospreay dazed on the outside. Could this be it for Cody? But Cody quickly kicks out. That was enough time for Cody to recover from the Stormbreaker. And Ospreay with a chair coming into the ring. Looking to possibly crack Burn over the head with it. But Burn quickly disarming Ospreay before anything got too out of hand. Burn now with the chair. Looking to go after Ospreay's head. And just smashes it in the corner. Throws the chair at Cody. Knowing that Cody was coming after him, just throws it at him. And now trying to strangle Ospreay in the corner. Going in for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Well, not even a 2, it's just a 1 count there. I almost had a 2 there, but that was wrong. Ospreay in the corner with Burn. Burn will kick to the gut. Trying to go overboard. DDT the referee! Burn just took out the ref! Whoa, okay. He also took out Cody as well in the aftermath of that, but just landed on the ref. The referee is out cold. I think the ref is struggling to get on his feet. Cody trying to fight back a little bit. The ref, I don't know if that was accidental or if that was on purpose, but Crossroads in the middle of the ring. Ospreay in the ring though, breaking the pinfall up. Ospreay looking for a quick neck breaker. No, just a straight up forearm straight to the back of the head. Those elbow strikes are what have cost people in the past. Ospreay looking in for the chops. Cody with a disaster kick one more time. And Cody looking for the figure 4 leg lock. This could be it. And immediately breaking at that submission attempt. Burn going after Cody. Quick overhand strike. Stomp to the back. Burn raging up, getting enraged right now. Kawada kick straight to the face of Burn. And immediately going after the arm, trying to make sure his arms are weakened so he cannot lock in any submissions. Good strategy there from Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay went to the corner there. I don't know what Ospreay was thinking of doing. But Ospreay just trying his absolute best. And I'll drop into the turnbuckle again. Knocking down Ospreay. Cody will punch the gut. Ospreay in the corner. Back first. Taking him down. Going in for a quick stun dog millionaire. Going in for the cover here, but Burn getting up, probably coincidentally, didn't even realize that the cover was happening until he saw it. And then going smashing his head into the turnbuckle. Burn going up top. 1 moonsault. And then Cody Rhodes trying his best to get out of harm's way, but that isn't how it works, brother. Quick elbow strike straight to the face. Maybe looking for the stomps. I was going to say looking for that submission hold. And there you go, Burn looking in the armbar attempt, the modified armbar that he had before. Ospreay needing to get in the ring, otherwise Cody will tap out immediately. And Ospreay did quickly break that up before any real damage was done. Again with the Kawada kicks. Ospreay is in his element. Burn going to the outside, needing to recover a little bit there. Cody with some strikes of his own. Could this be it? Could that lariat be it? We have seen clotheslines put away people before, but it is not enough to take down Will Ospreay. Cody Rhodes getting that baseball bat, throwing it at Burn, but I don't think it really caught him that well. Disrespectful slap there. Like, come on, there's no need for that. And Burn looking to try to go underneath then for a submission hold attempt, maybe a deep 6. But it didn't go to plan. Cody Rhodes now trying to throw Burn to the outside, which he did successfully do. Burn on the outer side of the ring. Brainbuster straight down into the canvas. Cody getting fired up, looking possibly for a Crossroads attempt in the future. But Will Ospreay maybe looking for the Stormbreaker one more time. Burn is still dazed on the ropes. This could be it. Burn needs to get in the ring real fast. 1, 2, 3. I think Burn was still dazed for a second there.
Here is your winner,
But Will Ospreay picking up the victory with his partner in the Aerial Assassins. With Ricochet tonight, with the Stormbreaker on Cody Rhodes. Congratulations to Ospreay for picking up the victory here tonight. Celebrating with everybody, throwing up the crowns for the audience. After that brilliant triple threat match, we are now going in to our next match here tonight, and it is a match, to say the least. It is going to be the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Champion finally returning on COEW Wrestling for a match here tonight. And it is Jim, the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, as I've already said. Winning it off of Malachi Black and Top in their elimination triple threat match at Empire Revival. And he is here tonight, and he's going to be facing against one of the best Japanese wrestlers of all time in Kazuchika Okada. Because in his words, he wants to be ready for Damian Priest next week, because next week's main event is going to be Jim versus Damian Priest. That is the main event, and he wants to be prepared. He wants to be warmed up. He hasn't wrestled in a couple weeks, and you know, he wants to remind people why he's the champion, why he was called the belt collector for so long. And the crowd alongside Jim holding on to that big weight of gold. The heavyweight champion making his way into the ring. Running the ropes there a little bit. And now it is time for the Rainmaker to come out.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at
Taking the elevator from the floor and the money raining from the sky. Yeah, literally money raining from the stage right there. Okada making his entrance down to the ring. The crowd not being too impressed by his recent actions. You know, he has been a bit of a dick in recent times, but we gotta take the fact that he is one of the best Japanese wrestlers. He is a multi-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, an IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, an IWGP the openweight six-man champions. He is the Continental Crown Champion, or the Continental Champion, in the other company which we can't reference because we don't want to get sued. He is by far one of the best tournament wrestlers in the world, period. And now he is wrestling in COEW Wrestling, and he's going after Jim, and he's having his first match here against Jim for the sheer fact that if he beats the champion, not only does that mean that he's still, you know, considered the best wrestler in the world, but also he's fighting against the world champion. If he beats the world champion, the same with Hound DIY, as I said earlier, if you beat the tag team champions, surely that puts you in contendership somewhere. Same thing with Okada. If he beats him, he's in contendership somewhere down the road. There is no way that you can tell me that Okada would not be considered a contender for the World Heavyweight Champion of our company. But that's not here nor there. Our Heavyweight Champion, Jim, has taken the fight to Okada. The match has officially started and is now going into a splash. Jim wanting to lay down the assault here. The strengths and weaknesses of both of these wrestlers, I can say the strengths is Okada has wrestled hour-long matches in the Tokyo Dome. Okada has got the stamina game. He knows how to preserve himself, and he knows how to wrestle, and he knows how to make sure that he can last for a long period of time. He can go the distance. Jim, on the other hand, while I don't think he has gone the distance, he hasn't really done an Iron Man match or whatnot, he has had experience in fighting dangerous people, has fought against a lot of people to get the belt collector moniker. He had the Hardcore Championship and the Heavyweight Championship at the same time once. He had the Hardcore Championship when he lost the Heavyweight title for a long period of times and faced against Brock Lesnar and many other superstars that have had, like, you know, been super dangerous. He can outlast people. He can endure the punishment. I would say that Jim probably has the striking exchange down to a T, but both men are pretty much equaled out on most of their skills. And the technical abilities might be Okada by like a little bit, because Okada has done submission finishes with the money clipper, but that is, you know, statistically, both are kind of equal in like the wrestling styles and stuff like that. Okada's more reserved, whereas Jim is more explosive. And that's the only real crucial difference between these two. And Okada going in for the roll through, going to target the back of Jim's neck, trying to jam it a little bit, trying to maybe dislocate a disc in the neck to get ahead. Snapmare base speech, moving all professional wrestling between the double drop kicks to the side of the head. And a quick senton. Jim also not that young wrestler that we had once before. As you can see, he's grown more of a bigger beard than he has had in the past. But Jim trying his hardest to hit in the springboard DDT. Right there. Jim with another suplex, taking on Okada. Okada getting his head grabbed right now, being put on the ropes. Quick kick to the leg. Before sending Jim to the outside, where Okada and Jim are now here. Disqualifications it is on, so these two better behave, or they're going to end up having some problems. And dropping Jim face first onto the apron, trying to break that nose a little bit, and Okada again with the big boy sentons. And disrespect from Okada, saying that Jim is beneath him right there with that action, wiping the feet or dust into his face. 5 count by the referee. Okada getting into the ring. But Jim not taking that disrespect lightly, immediately going after Okada, going on the offense, but Okada quickly getting back into control. Okada does not want to allow control at any point, but Jim also, at the same time, does not want to give Okada a chance. Another springboard DDT for the win there, going in for the cover. 1, 2, and it's a kick out at 1. Not even a 2, it was a 1 count, a singular 1. And now going in for the cover. No, not for the cover. Going down underneath, going over. The referee blocking the attempt there that was made. Quickly smashing the head into the corner. Overhand punch. Jim getting fired up. Sorry, I'm choking on my spit there. 1 count by the referee. Okada landing on the outside. Thanks to Jim. Okada being more on the defense here than Jim. And now Okada looking to hit a draping DDT onto Jim inside the ring, which nailed to perfection. I think Jim is actually busted open there. I can see a little bit of blood on his head. I don't know when he got busted open, but he got busted open somehow. Probably from the DDT. And Okada seeing the blood as well. Probably saw it earlier, and now targeting the head, trying to make him bleed some more. Spear from Jim trying to take down Okada. Okada quickly getting up though, and immediately with a forearm strike straight to the dome. It seems like since Jim has been busted open, he's just been targeting exclusively the head, and that drop kick trying to take down Okada one more time. But immediately Okada trying to get back round, overhand punch going down from the back. Elbow strikes. Going after the knees there. Now Senton taking down Jim. Stomp on the arms, elbow straight to the back. Stomp to the leg there. Now rolling through one more time, and I'm probably going to drop him knees first into the back of the head. Referee saying for Okada to get back into the ring instead of taunting, which Okada did oblige. And Okada just working over Jim a little bit here. Fireman's carry attempt with Jim going back round, dropping down Okada. Jim looking for a springboard attack again with a DDT. He's landing multiple DDTs. He's maybe going to the well a little bit too much now, but it is working. And a running uppercut taking down Jim. Jim needs to fight back as much as he can. He is bleeding right now. He is not doing well in the face. And looking for the STF right there. Locking it in very tightly, very snug. Yeah, now again punches to the head. They're going in for the cover. 1, 2, a kick out 2 from Jim. And Okada mocking the audience, cheering for Jim there. And I think Okada might be sensing the end here. Back fist into the Rainmaker from Okada. 1, 2, 3. And Jim has been beaten by Kazuchika Okada. And honestly,
Here is your winner, Okada.
I did not expect anything different from Okada. Like a shark in water, saw the busted open head of Jim and targeted it throughout the match until it just slowed down Jim enough to hit that Rainmaker and get the victory. That is a smart strategy from Okada himself. It is time for our semi-main event here at COEW Wrestling. And it is one big match. As you may have seen throughout COEW Wrestling, CM Punk and Edward P123 have not gotten along at all since CM Punk has beaten Edward P123 for the title. Backstage brawls and also having a punishment match. But crucially, in CM Punk's punishment match last week, he fought against a mystery opponent, which was Jay White. And Jay White did beat CM Punk in a hardcore match, which Jay White has argued on multiple occasions throughout the whole weeks that he should be the next in line for the COEW Wrestling Hardcore Championship. And honestly, there's no number one contenders for the hardcore title. So COEW Wrestling Management was like, alright, I see this as happening. But Edward P123 has complained, saying that he wants a rematch against CM Punk. He wants to beat CM Punk. He won his hardcore match. He had to go against Burn for. He had to prove to everybody that he still can fight and wrestle. And he, in his words, obliterated Burn in order to make an example of why he should still be champion and not have some quote-unquote cancer like Punk be the champion. All of this discussion has also led to CM Punk also challenging, wanting to fight against Edward P123 and specifically to cause harm to him, to have at him for that. And the conflict between all of them, COEW Wrestling Management has decided, you know what, we're going to have CM Punk versus Edward versus Jay White, and somehow along the way, Top got involved, wanting to have a piece of Jay White, sticking up for Edward. And then CM Punk's friends and FTR got involved backstage. And you know what? Tonight, they said, you know what? Why not? We're going to have a 6-man match. Jay White and the Art of Suffering, they would have to get along because they're going to be going against CM FTR here tonight. And this is an uneasy alliance from all standpoints from that. Jay White wanting to get a shot at the Hardcore Champion. Edward wanting to go after CM Punk. Both men sort of in this power struggle of wanting to become Hardcore Champion. Whereas Jay White has beaten CM Punk before and Edward wants to win his title back. And both of them having to coexist in this 6-man tag match in order to face CM Punk. With CM Punk actually having his best friends in FTR helping him right now. this whole thing backstage to prevent like a massive fight happening, that this match is happening right now. And honestly, like, if Jay White can pin CM Punk again in this match, or even better, like, though, like, just the Art of Suffering and Jay White all win this, like, they have proven that they can all beat CM Punk if they do this. And so, if they prove that they can beat him again, there's no arguing that at least all three of these people could be the champion. The only person who gains more out of it is Top, who Top has said, like, listen, I haven't won any of the matches this season so far. I'm getting fucking fed up of it. And if he, like, says is the one to pin CM Punk, or gets the win for the team, that raises his stock up immediately. And the crowd chanting for CM Punk as he appears on the stage. It's clobbering time, he's yelling and getting ready for a fight.
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the Action Hardcore Champion, CM Punk.
But just to be clear on the events that happened before, because I might have been a little bit muddled with my words. Jay White wants a title shot against CM Punk. Edward wants a title shot against CM Punk. They had a little bit of a backstage, not fight, but like an argument. And COEW Wrestling was like, you know what? Top wants a match to prove that he is still the top guy in this company. Jay White, you want a match. Everyone, you want a match. CM Punk and FTR are going to be wanting to fight you guys. So, here's a 6-man tag match. And that's why we're here today. To make it simple. And CM Punk posing with the belt. The belt that Edward claims that he should not even be having hold of. Despite winning the match that they had. But yeah, CM Punk now, fully out here, we're now coming out with FTR. FTR losing actually to DIY recently. It seems that CM Punk and FTR will want to get a win to not rehabilitate their records, but to I don't know how to say it, because it's not rehab. They're not buried. They're not like looking worse. But what they are is that they want to get another win to put down that loss. That loss last week is behind them. They want to make a new step, put a step in the correct direction of showing why they are where they should be in COEW Wrestling and not constantly lose all the time. Which, for the record, they have not. Like, CM Punk lost one match. Like, he had a brawl with Edward. He lost one match at the end, but he did win the belt off of Edward when the time mattered. And FTR lost to the tag team champions after putting up one hell of a fight. So, honestly, like, this could go either way. But on the momentum scale, Jay White's got momentum and Edward P123 has got momentum. But the fact that those two people are probably going to be dysfunctional in this team doesn't fill me with hope. Now CM Punk going after Top immediately with an elbow strike into the tag corner. Top starting this match as well, which is probably the only one that doesn't have super grievances with people. Top and Edward, former tag team champions as well, to point into his perspective. So the Art of Suffering can work as a tag unit. I just don't know how they would work well with Jay White. But however, CMFTR has had trios matches before, has always worked together, has always come out on top. The only time that they didn't was when there was outside interference, so we'll see how this goes. But quickly, Cash Wheeler and Dax are now working together against Top. Then in a few strikes of his own. Before Top immediately going for the roll through and a double stomp straight to the chest. Top with the super kick, now being thrown into the corner. Trying to isolate the teams there. Cash with a punch to the back of the head of Top there, getting Dax an open advantage here tonight. Dax now looking to land some heavy strokes of his own. Well, not heavy strokes, trying to go for a grapple there, but quickly, with like a Superman like punch-esque move, just taking down Dax there for a little bit before Dax got back up, ducking underneath a clothesline, knocking off Edward P123 there before Dax immediately hits his own clothesline. Only a 1 count happened right there. And Jay White looks to be taken out by Dax Harwood on spine first into the apron. Top not playing bait though, not going out to help Jay White or anything. He is staying in the ring. He is wanting to isolate this man. And Edward P123 now working with Top. Throwing him into the corner even more, neck first. And now Edward looking to tie up his arms a little bit there before hammering the back of his head. We have seen this last week against Byrne. The brutality being shown by Edward P123. Going in for a 2 count there. I don't think that would have gotten the win. But it does gauge where Dax is at the moment. He's kicking out of 2s at the moment. That isn't really that good. Dax with a spinning elbow after jumping over Edward P123. And now CM Punk immediately being tagged in. And Edward immediately just taking down CM Punk before raining punches against his head. These two hate each other. Edward calling CM Punk a cancer to the locker room, saying that he shouldn't even be here, saying that he shouldn't even be COEW Wrestling Hardcore Champion, and he will do anything in his power to make sure he is not champion at all. And a double stomp straight to the chest there. Meanwhile, CM Punk brawling backstage with Edward and getting the upper hand in the brawls, managing to beat Edward at his own game at COEW Wrestling Revival. And these two just working against each other right now. And Edward surprisingly tagging in Jay White there to take a little bit of the ambush there. I think Jay White was yelling for Edward to tag it in, and Edward just was like, alright then, and then let Jay White have a little piece. CM Punk's main beef is not with Jay White. I would like to state that now. Although he has been beaten by Jay White, although he does know that Jay White is a threat, and that he probably doesn't even like Jay White. CM Punk, main beef is with Edward. He wants Edward in this match, and this could also feed into his anger. He's not really getting hold of Edward. Like, when Edward was in the ring, it was all him. And Jay White now being in the ring, although he is taking the brunt of it, he is outstepping CM Punk. He's getting out of the way of some of his big strikes there, and is now, like, nailing as much as he can. And again, there you go. Jay White getting out of the corner. CM Punk with a spin heel kick there, trying to stop Jay White from fighting back. Now going in for a Russian leg sweep, taking Jay White down to the mat. Jay White looking for a hot tag there, and Edward quickly being tagged in. Cash going over and a quickly ground and pound strike straight to Edward P123. Edward getting picked up, being thrown into the corner, but Edward quickly reversing it. And Edward now looking to go after the arms a little bit there. A quick punch to Dax, insult to injury before raking the arm once again. He is targeting that arm religiously. And now DDT straight down into the canvas. Looking for a quick pickup. And now quickly going underneath, using the momentum of Cash there to hit that suplex. And then a quick ground drag from Edwards to take down Dax, and then a quick stomp to the spine. Edward keeping the tag teams grounded as much as he can. Trying to distribute as much pain as possible. Now looking for possibly... Oh, wait a minute. The top notch color for the powerbomb combo. looking for the win here. CM Punk breaking up the pinfall though. Discus clothesline taking down Dax Harwood before immediately being broken up. Dax needs to get a tag out of here, because that double tube move could be super dangerous. And that could be just it. But Dax not tagging out. I don't know why he's not tagging out. He took a really bad move there. But Dax is trying to dish out some punishment, I guess. Maybe trying to soften him up a little bit for tagging in Cash. And Cash again with a forearm. Trying to go after the arm a little bit right now. That shoulder be crooked right now. In so much pain. Before hitting an exploder, but that exploder looked like he just grabbed him by the nose and yanked him over. Jay White being tagged in. Going around back. Looking for a quick throw into the ropes there. Backbreaker. Into a clothesline straight to the back of the neck. Dax quickly breaking up the pinfall. And Jay White maybe looking for the Blade Runner a little bit soon. Nails it straight onto Cash Wheeler, going in for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No. Kick out at 2. Throws into the corner. CM Punk with a punch to the back of the head of Jay White. Cash now looking for a quick lifting up Jay, trying to get him out of the corner there. And now looking for a kick to the gut, DDT. That was a well drop from the top turnbuckle. Going in for the cover. Only a 1 count though. CM Punk entering in this battle, entering this fight. Going down after the arms. Double axe handles to the face of Jay White. Now Top getting in the ring, but CM Punk doing press-ups, trying to taunt on people. Top trying to grab over CM Punk's head, but CM Punk, being wise about it, stopped doing the press-ups and got a little dodge. CM Punk looking to go after Jay White there, but that did not work. Going in for a quick hit in the corner. And CM Punk smashing the head of Top in the corner as well. Quick elbow strike. Taking him into the corner with the snake eyes. Top notch cutter straight to CM Punk. This could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from CM Punk. CM Punk not staying down from the top notch cutter. Top brings CM Punk into the corner, elbowing him a little bit. Frustrated that that move did not put him away. Tagging in Edward. What could be it right now? And it looks like Edward might be looking for the death sentence. Oh no, he ain't even looking for the death sentence. He's looking for the lumbar powerbomb straight to the back of CM Punk. Going in for the cover. 1, 2, and Cash was a little bit concerned there, but 2 finishers being put on CM Punk right now, and he's still in this fight. Edward is not happy in the slightest. Looking for a quick DDT into the canvas. And quickly Cash getting into the ring. I don't know how well this will do for Cash, but Spinebuster taking down Edward. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Cash looking for the finish. Edward stopping Cash right there. Looking for something in the corner. And then Edward immediately targeting CM Punk. Looking for a DDT. on the apron to CM Punk. And a quick punch to the face. Kick to the gut again, looking for a lumbar powerbomb. Nailing it straight into the spine. Going in for the cover. 1, 2, 3. The Art of Suffering and Jay White has beaten CMFTR here tonight. And look at this, it's Jay White celebrating with Edward. Oh, not a high five or anything from those two. But here we go. Oh, they again, not a high five. Jay White getting the win there, but not really celebrating fully with the Art of Suffering. But congratulations to the Art of Suffering and Jay White for their victory against CMFTR. We'll see how this goes next week between Jay White and Edward P123 and how they will coexist and what COEW Wrestling Management will do with CM Punk. Like, who would be the #1 contender between them two for CM Punk's Hardcore Championship? It is time for our main event of the evening, and it is the COEW Wrestling Women's Championship. It is about to go down. And the champion's going out first here tonight. Okay. I wasn't really expecting that one. But it is Dakota Kai versus Sparkle for the COEW Wrestling Women's Championship. Dakota Kai winning the #1 contender for this championship. In, I believe, Empire Revival. And is now going to be fighting against Sparkle Soldier here tonight. Not Sparkle Soldier, Sparkle Siren for the COEW Wrestling Women's Championship as she is in the darkness. Marching her way down to the ring. Dakota Kai playing mind games, having damage controls. Io Sky and Asuka fight against her, which Sparkle has overcome. Could Dakota Kai be the one to dethrone Sparkle, or will Sparkle continue her reign into the coming weeks? I don't know, but we will see. My money, like, if I'm here to predict stuff that's going with this match, Sparkle is probably going to have the advantage from the fact that she's had more wrestling matches. Dakota Kai has only wrestled once, I believe, in COEW Wrestling. Not like in general, just like since, you know, Empire Revival, that was literally the show she wrestled on, and then she hasn't wrestled since. Sparkle has been wrestling on every single show. And I mean every single show. She has main evented episode 1, she then fought in a tag match in episode 2, and is now wrestling on this show, and not to mention that she won on Empire Revival for the title, and she's now defending it here tonight. Like, she has wrestled on every consecutive show that she could since winning the title. And now she's going against Dakota Kai, who has had a long rest. There might be a little bit of ring rust, maybe not. But she hasn't been here. She has, at best, been a manager for a team that lost. So, Dakota Kai marching down to the ring, confident as ever that she will get the win here tonight. I'm not sure if that confidence is misplaced or not, but we will see. The fuck was that, crowd member? But Dakota Kai entered into the ring, wiping the feet, showing respect to the ring. As usually you wipe your feet on the outside of the ring in order to show some respect to anybody who's put their blood, sweat and tears into this. And trust me, there's a lot of blood on this show. So we'll see how it goes from here. But Dakota Kai in the ring, ready and willing. And now the referee, the belt on the line. It is time to announce our participants.
Introducing the challenger from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai. And her opponent from Blackpool, England, the Women's Action
I will say is the COEW Wrestling Women's Championship, not the Action Women's Championship, but I know that you get it wrong every time, it's fine, but like, I'm going to correct you on it either way. It is now time for the main event. Sparkle Siren, Dakota Kai. Let's get this match fucking on, let's go. The bell is rung, and Dakota Kai immediately with a dropkick out of the gate, taking down Sparkle Siren, immediately getting the upper hand, a quick stiff strike to the face. Strengths and weaknesses that I will say right here. Dakota Kai is an expert at kicks, literally was called Team Kick Leader at one stage because of how much kicks that she will produce out of thin air, as you can see right here. Sparkle, though, very much better in the department of grappling. Very good at just dishing out punishment when it is due. And also has taken a brunt of a lot of more hardcore attacks than what Dakota Kai has. Dakota Kai also has a history of knee injuries. Dakota Kai has torn, I think, 2 of her ACLs in the past. And has taken shoulder injuries and other injuries of the sort. Dakota Kai is very much an injury-prone person that Sparkle can exploit in order to win this match. So there is key factors of strengths and weaknesses at play here. I would suggest that Sparkle not get anywhere near the kicking range and try to target a specific limb, but also I would suggest that Dakota Kai would keep Sparkle in like a corner or in the ropes or something like that, making sure that Sparkle doesn't have anywhere really to go and just land as many strikes as you can. The chiropractor across Sparkle's spine will probably do a lot more to help than anything that I could even suggest in this match. And Sparkle taking the action to the outside, that's something that you probably don't want to be if you're Dakota Kai, because Sparkle can wrestle very well in different environments. But yeah, Sparkle throwing, getting thrown into the ropes there, but quickly turning it back around on Dakota Kai, quickly getting some of the, I won't say strengths, just getting some of the strikes in order to stay in this fight. Sparkle heading to the outside, looking for Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai on the ground. They are fighting on the outside. I don't know why the referee's not counting. This is not a no DQ match. This is a normal match. Referee's discretion, all I'm adding. It's just that it was at least a 1 count there, but the referee was a little bit lenient, if you know what I'm saying. A little bit lenient. Quickly with shoulder barge off the top rope once again to Dakota Kai, trying to take down Dakota Kai peg by peg. Only a 1 count though, because this is the start of the match. Quick stomp to the face. Sparkle going to stomp around the back of the head. And looking for a quick dragon screw takedown. Reversal there. Dakota Kai maybe looking for a move. Oh, Kawada kicks to the face there. We saw Will Ospreay land a few Kawada quick kicks himself and securing a win earlier. That was to the face instead of the chest, and that was more whilst she was down. And again, looking for the Kawada kicks again. Just does literally water droplets from the face, probably sweat, bouncing off of her face because of how much hard those kicks are. And now Sparkle Siren immediately with a power slam taking on Dakota Kai. Dakota getting up though, trying to go for a right hook, but then quickly being put in a clinch. And then sidewalk slam straight down into the canvas. Sparkle going round, never mind. Quickly being taken down, arms first, lifting up Sparkle right now. Looking for possibly a big move here tonight. Oh, ducks underneath. Quick kick to the leg. Punch to the face. Punch to the face. Punch to the face. Again, multiple punches to the face. Just landing right hooks. The crowd is getting up in arms. Scorpion kick. Not scorpion kick. But just, yeah, and again, the combination of kicks. The striking was what got it there for Dakota Kai. And a quick suicide dive to the outside with a splash. Taking down Sparkle. And the referee finally starting to count. Trying to get the action back into the ring. Dakota Kai cannot win by countout or submission to get the title, but she can do some real damage on the outside. So Sparkle throwing Dakota Kai back into the ring. wanting to finish this inside the ring by pinfall submission probably, instead of by a technicality, by countouts or DQs. And Dakota Kai landing in those strikes again, taking on Sparkle for like a second before Sparkle regained her strength before throwing Dakota Kai out to get a breather. And going up to the top rope, is she looking for a shoulder barge to the outside? You are insane. And Dakota Kai immediately reversing it, using the momentum against her to power slam her into the ground. And kicking her onto the apron. Dakota going up top, maybe? Oh, no, not going up top. Dakota just waiting for Sparkle to get in the ring. Oh, Sparkle removing the top turnbuckle pad there. Drop kick to the outside. Dakota realizing that the turnbuckle pad has been removed by Sparkle. That is not a good sign. A 1 count. Oh, drop kick straight to the face of Dakota Kai there, I think. Now going in for the cover. 1. And a kick out of 1. Might have been a little bit low there. The referee looking to try to sort out the turnbuckle there, but that ain't happening anytime soon. As soon as the wrestler goes into there, that changes the complexion of this match entirely. The Sparkle looking like that she's not using it currently. Elbow strike. The referee looking on the ropes, trying to fix that turnbuckle pad a little bit there. Now smashing the head into the canvas. Turnbuckle post is back on. The Sparkle is landing those heavy strikes. Now going in for the pinfall. 1. Only a 1 count. Sparkle heading into the corner. Quickly going in with a big boot straight to the face of Sparkle there. Looking for a Fisherman Brainbuster, but Sparkle quickly rolling through. 1, 2, and a kick out 2. Punch to the back. Going in to the corner. Quick shoulder barge in the corner. Now Sparkle driving the knees into the throat. And a quick Shining Wizard. Could this be it? Nails it. Going in for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. And still your Cult of Edward Wrestling Women's Champion, Sparkle Siren. Defeating Dakota Kai with a Shining Wizard. Dakota Kai putting on one hell of an effort, but it wasn't enough. All it took was one Shining Wizard to get the victory here tonight. And thank you everybody for watching Cult of Edward Wrestling. We'll see you next week on episode 4. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and have a good night.
When you are the hungry, you fed.